Welcome to Daily Fix Guide, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to track prices and get alerts on any products without any application. So there's a lot of methods in order to do so. As an example, there is a method to use Google Sheets plus a price tracker extension. There is no app needed for that. So let's say an example, we're going to use this one. So the first step that we should do is install a free Chrome extension. So we can go in any browser and type like example extensions in the URL section, go to the first link, and we'll have to look for one of the three that I'm going to mention. All of them are good. So you can go and look for this tel.io as an example. So this will let you monitor a web page or feed for changes. You can get SMS and email alerts on change in this section. So you can see here the overview, you can see what people saying about it, like the overall rating and details, everything that you want. And if you like it, you'll be able to go and use that. Other than that, there is I guess it's called like Slick Deals or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. It's like Slick Deals, like price tracker. So, okay, I'm just going to do like Slick Deals, maybe. Okay, it's not here. Maybe it's not there anymore. I remember it, but anyway, well, let's just check the last one, which is Keepa. So Keepa, as an example, this is specifically built for Amazon. It's an Amazon price tracker. It's the best for Amazon. It's web-based and no app required. So these two that I told you about works on your browser and no mobile app needed. So now, as an example, we would like to go and open the products page that you want to monitor. Is it Amazon? Is it AliExpress? Whatever you want. Let's say an example. I don't know. I'm just going into Amazon. And I'm going to something into gaming example. And maybe I'm looking for some gaming PCs. And yeah, this should be the one that we want. So as an example, if you're using Amazon, you can use Keepa. And again, you can see here everything as you can see. So 5K rating and 4.7 out of 5. But for me, I'm going to use like this one, this cell with monitor. Of course, for you, it's up to you if you want to use the other one, because this one works with many things other than just Amazon. So as an example here, it just added. I need to go back here. Let me just go to my extensions, and here we are. I'm just going to click on that. So once we click on the extension right now, we'll be able to go. And of course, make sure to sign in into an account. It's going to be good to have an account, so you don't waste or you don't lose any data or something like that. So for your name, I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to add another X and click on submit. Yeah, we're good to go. So I'm just going to close this. Here's an example. They'll show you how to use the Chrome extension, steps to monitor the websites for changes, an example. So a small video, 3-minute video. That's if you want to watch it, up to you. You will, of course, they'll give more details on how to do it exactly. And as you can see, they'll show you the exact steps on how to use it. So now, as an example, I'm just going to this and I'm clicking an example on that, and I'm just going to click on this drop down menu, and I'm going to monitor the full page. So once I click on monitor the full page, as you can see, I'll get here some settings. This is basically, you can keep it default or you can go and change that. So the schedule checks, do you want it to be, an example, every, I don't know how much in here. So every 30 minutes, every example, 5 minutes. So it's better, example, to do something, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes is good. So you don't like have it sending you a lot of emails. And the device example, it should be Google Chrome, or you want to be in a local or cloud, you'll be able to do it. For the source example, you'll be able to change that. So the source at the moment, we have it right here for the gaming part on Amazon.com. You'll be able to change it whenever you want. For the actions example, you can go and choose an audio notification or pop-up notification, or just send you to an email. If you want something other than that, you can go and add an action. So, an example, do you want an email? Do you want a push notification, an SMS? An example, this is using this cell on iOS. So this will require you an app. So we don't want that. We want just email example. So we can just choose an email. An email example, I already have it. So this is the email that I want to send to. That's good. And yeah, so for the conditions, you can go and add the conditions. So, example, if it has this, don't like contain it. Or if it doesn't contain this, don't add it or don't send me that, and stuff like that. So this is just some filters that you want to add. Just go and click on save. And here you are. You should be good to go. Now, whenever a price changes or anything changes, not just the price, maybe even like title change, they will send you a mail depending on whatever we choose. We can always go back here, there, as an example, and click and check which page that we want. Also, we will be able, as an example, to turn it off if I want to. Maybe I'm done. I bought like the parts that I need, so I don't need it anymore. I can just go and turn it off and turn it on whenever I want. And as you can see, I can even go and click on edit. If I want to edit something like that in here, I'll be able also to check like, or to edit the interval of time, and you'll be able to even delete it forever if you don't want it anymore, or move to trash, or an example, edit options if you want to edit any of that options that it has. As you can see, you can create a lot, and you should get your email whenever something changes. So that should be it for me in this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.